Now this section usually just gives the definitions of key terms that you will see in the prose of the document. So for example, in this act, unless the context otherwise required, abandoned widow means a widow who has been deserted or thrown out of the household by relatives to fend for herself and who has no means to support her and her dependent children. So for the purposes of this document, any place where you see abandoned widows, that is what it means, regardless of any other definition that is out there. Then board means the Sia County Public Service Board. Then we have committee, which means the Sia County Widows Welfare Committee that is established under Section 4. So this committee is established under Section 4 of this Act. Then we have county government, which means county government of Siaya. Then county executive committee member means a county executive committee member responsible for matters related to gender. Yes. Then destitute widow means a widow stricken with infirmity due to old age, physical disability, chronic ailment, mental imbalance, or who has no source of income to support herself and her dependent children. Then director means the director of the Directorate of Widowed Persons appointed under Section 8. So under Section 8 you'll also see that we have established a directorate that is going to be dealing with issues of widowed persons. Then directorate means the Directorate of Widowed Persons. So when you see directorate, it is just that one directorate here, the one that is responsible for widowed persons. Then the other definition is fund. Fund, remember we are tentatively establishing a fund. Fund means the Sia County Widows Welfare Fund that will be established under Section 16 of this Act. So we are establishing a committee, a directorate, and a fund. I hope we are together. Any question up to there?
I have a question.
Okay.
One is just an edit issue. I was talking about widows as plural or belonging to widows with an apostrophe. Widows belonging to widows means there should be an apostrophe after the S. So it belongs to widows.
There shouldn't be.
There shouldn't be.
Where is that?
Just at the time. Like you're saying, is it children will or children's will?
Children.
So women.
We give it consideration and why in the mind of the drafter never get a command. So the issue is to deal with the title, and we have already noted that the bit man widows jack, that apostrophe will be there. We have our projected constitution, which is the good norm or the main law man the drafter consider or come up with this bill. And yesterday, for the first time when I was again considering the entire constitution, in the constitution one, the term protect has been mentioned 26 times. The term protect has been mentioned 26 times. And it is not just by mere design. The Supreme Law keeps on mentioning the word protect when it is the ultimate law of the land that we have. And not just mentioning, I considered the areas where the word has been used and why it is very important for us when we will be anchoring this bill to maintain that bit of protection. From the onset, just take me to the preamble. One of the issues Manaf Wenyo on the preamble bit, from the onset, before even you get to other you see where we are talking about committed. Let's go till where we are committed. The Constitution says that we, the people of Kenya, we are committed to nurturing and protecting the well-being of the individual, the family, communities, and the nation. Even before we get into the other aspects, the Constitution already is talking about protecting the people of Kenya. So we borrowed a leaf from the issue of protection, and we deemed it fit in the sense that the term protection here is not just talking about protecting in the literal meaning. We may look at it from that angle. Protecting here in law referred to as an assurance. Nikawa way about widows' rights, we are giving them an assurance. There is a pledge and a security. There is maintenance of status, of integrity. The aspect of supervision that the bill will be dealing with. There is an immunity from harmful practices, mawaweka. The state of protection, keeping safe, among others. Protection at the top is so important because from the onset it gives set of rules and regulations within the Act that will safeguard the interests and the rights of individual ability. The protection bit of it gives recognition of the widows. And the recognition is in line with the fact that they have rights and that one of it can equally have obligations to safeguard those rights. So in my view, it is clear as a drafter that the bit of protection, if removed, we will lose the entire essence and the spirit of the bill. And this is something that at the opportune time we'll be able to defend it with the law, the Constitution, the philosophical background of what has brought this bill, and in line with equally national legislations. Na temorango the social policy now under the national legislation, March 2023, and it heavily borrows the wording of protection. And it's in its 4 pillars. The word protection has not just been used, but it is designed to give authority and to give the bill its meaning. So, to those questions, Manewa Penjo, about the issue of the title, I think